From the fall ACP review. It says, what is the fourth term in the expansion of 3x minus 2y to the 8th power? This is a binomial theorem problem, and if you look on your formula chart, it'll just kind of show you a bunch of things written out, but the key that you need to know is that we have NCR, where you're going to put the N and the R in here, and then you have your binomials raised to some power. Like this is the main form that we're going to have. So I would write NCR, and what you need to type in here is the power, which in this case is 8. Now I leave my R blank, and I'm going to put these other parentheses. The 3 and the negative 2 go here and there. So that part should be the easy part. That's what we always put this power as the N, and this is called the A and the B, 3 and negative 2. Those go there and there. Now it says find the fourth term. Now the way to do that is you would write out your terms. If this is x is the front, we would start with the first term would have x to the 8th, the second term x to the 7th, then x to the 6th, and then x to the 5th. Now I got this by saying this is the first term, where you could write it as a sub 1. This is the second term, third, and finally we get to the fourth term, which we could put as a sub 4 as well. So the fourth term would have x to the 5th, and it would also have, if you remember, y to the 3rd. And that's because the powers always have to add up to 8 when you add them. So that's how I know it's y to the 3rd power. So you put a 5 here for the x and a 3 for the 8. Now this value you can put either one. I'll just put a 3. It doesn't matter which one you choose there, you should get the same answer. So let's go over to our calculator, and we'll type this in. We have NCR. I just straight up type that in, then do parentheses. 8, comma. We chose 3. Close your parentheses. And when we had 3 and negative 2 as the other parentheses. Now the 3 had a power of 5, and the negative 2 had a power of 3. And I press enter. I should get negative 108,864. Negative 108,864, and that would be x to the 5th y cubed. Now I can't fit in the x's and the y's on here, but I can do the negative 108,864. I can put that on there, so I will do so. And this would be my answer. And now, if you were wondering, well, what about if on that R piece, if I didn't use the number 3, what would have been different if I used the number 5? Well, let's go see what would have been different if we changed that 3 to a 5, if it does anything different on our problem. We go back over here, and I'm going to copy this problem just by selecting it, and I'm going to change this 3 to a 5. Press enter, and it's the same answer. So we can see it works both ways.